Welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. And once again, Celtic have taken a picture of them at the away stadium. And once again, whoever takes Celtic's pictures looks like he's taking it on a DJI Osmo or whatever, because they have no contrast when it comes to the sky, unless it is just grey. Yeah, unless it's just grey. Unless the skies are just grey. Don't mind me in the background. I don't know how that's happened, but yeah, that is the picture from Easter Road. Easter Road, where Celtic will only get a small proportion. Looks like they've got the bottom half all thingied off, where there's going to be the break between the Celtic fans and the Hibernian fans. Celtic do not get the full stand. Another club that has reduced the allocations, and another club that has complained about the fact that they are down financially. They've taken a financial hit this year. Karma. That's exactly how it looks here as well. It's just grey. Just you look out and it's just grey. To be fair, there's bits of blueness, different levels of grey, isn't there? Not long till I'm pacing up and down the house. Why? Yet people mourn when Celtic do the same. What, reduce the allocations? What are you talking about? I mean, Celtic only reduced the allocations because it's a tit for tat thing with the Scottish football clubs. Anyway, that's enough nonsense about that. Celtic are at Easter Road, and they put out important information regarding the game today. Hibernian versus Celtic, the Scottish Premier, Easter Road Stadium, Sunday, May the 3rd at 12 o'clock kickoff. The possession and use of fireworks, smoke bombs, firecrackers, pyrotechnics are absolutely prohibited due to the serious risk due to spectator safety. The club and its supporters are rightly proud of our reputation and encourage all supporters to help foster this reputation at all our fixtures. We recommend that fans with valid tickets arrive early as possible and comply with the stewarding requests. Supporters without a valid match should not attend the stadium. There will be a strict no ticket, no entry policy, and safety management and security for the match race entirely with the home club and the Police Scotland, who had the final say on these matters. Celtic staff are not able to overturn decisions taken by Police Scotland or the safety stadium officer relative to supporter access. Easter Road is in Easter Road, 12 Albion Place, Edinburgh, EH7 5QG. Getting there are various roadworks within Edinburgh City Centre, and supporters are advised to allow to get there early. The normal coach parking as normal. Car parking on the street areas not coned. Gates open at 11 a.m. Please arrive as early as possible. Entry to the stadium is on immediate arrival. Comply with the stewarding request. 20 seconds to comply. Oh, who sung that again? 19 seconds to comply. 20 seconds to... Who was that? That was that tune for the night. Wait a minute, that's good. That's got my brain. Silver Bullet. That's who did it. Silver Bullet in the 1990s. Shotgun. Silver Bullet, 20 seconds to comply, 1990. There you go. There's a song for you, DJ Kev. The Huns still taking allocation. How's it going to stop the Ultras getting it? Who cares about them? We've got an important game today. Thomas says, good morning. I hope all is welcome on your buys and green. 5-1. He's going to go for Typhoon McFlustery. Happy Albert King Day. Yes, the cojones are doing fine, mate. I didn't get throat punched, and I didn't get a swift kick to the chacks, as they say. when it came to Coffeegate yesterday, as you say. So yeah, I'm going to have to listen to Silver Bullet again after that. That's a cracking tune. Reminds me of my youth. I would have been, yeah, young back in those days. Oh, yoy, yoy. Right, let's close down some of these screens. Get rid of Silver Bullet just now. We'll get on to the Celtic page. There will be, the teams will be out in 9 minutes' time. Give me your team predictions in the comment section. Tell me what you think the teams may be. Maybe. Renew here. Celtic with their renewal. I mean, that video. Should we put the love song on? I mean, I said that Celtic would hit us with love bombs, but I mean, this love song that Celtic hit us with, this video, that cost a lot of money to get this one done. It's unless that's maybe the actual Celtic office, and yeah, interesting. Paradise, our community. Renew online, deadline the 29th of May. 29th of May. They've left it late this season, haven't they? They've left it a week later, but never mind. That's Celtic for you. As always, let's get it back onto this for the deadline of renewal and Easter Road. Let me just see some of the comments that are coming in. What do you think the scoreline will be today? Can Celtic repeat history from all those years ago when they beat Hibernian in the running 2-0? Yeah, yes, that's yes, that was a cracker. Cracker. No chance. Not giving you a rap. Do you think that Callum Osman will be back for this game? It'll be an interesting one because I think that he may make the bench. Paul Munning's going for 3-1 Celtic. We need all the strikers that we can get. Martin O'Neill has kind of played it down that he's going to get any game time. That could just be typical sly Martin O'Neill. Don't know. Big Tam is crocked. Big Tam has left the building. Big Tam has crocked and he needs an operation and he will not play for Celtic again. Sinisalo, Ralston, Trusty Scales is Big Rab. Hope Osman is available today. So much pace. Yeah, I think that he could be. Morning also is Irishman in Porto. Porto won the title. And the party went on till 3 a.m. at the stadium. Mental. Anyway. Anywho, up the Celts. Up the Celts. 3 a.m. That's what I love about, don't know, especially during the World Cup and stuff. The last time round, and 4 years ago. It's mental. Spain, when they get to the later stages and they win game, the towns just go absolutely bonkers. We're watching the game from my son's bedroom. 9 p.m. kickoff here in Oz. Sidisalo, Alistair Johnston, Trusty Scales, Katie Kalmack, Connected, Maeda and Yang. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the strongest team. Big Rab's going for Forest instead of Tenecti. Could be, I think so. Going to be a hard one today, but must win at all costs 1-0. I'm hoping for a 2-0. Rainy day here. Baz 3-1. Mr. Squeak says 3-1. Win at all costs. A lot of people saying just win. 3-0 today. I want a nice 2-0. 2-0 win would do me. Big Tam, the useless Bam, has gone. 3-0. Callum Osmond is not in today. Martin Neal said too early for this one. Is that? I mean, yeah, we'll wait and see on the team selection. And if Martin Neal says that he's not ready and he's not ready, why is he so far behind the rest? Thought he was going to be ready for the run-in. Maeda and Forrest to shine today. 5 minutes go until the team comes out. Where there we go. There's a cracker. Hail from Seoul. How is it in that part of the world? What a fantastic part of the world. Jim Lister says, Baz, I think we should play Benji Negrin up front with Maeda and Forrest today. He'll play behind. Not very good, but he'll play behind Dies and Maeda. He's a player that is, although he's Celtic's top goal scorer, you've got to say for the run-in, for the last quarter of the season, I mean, where would we honestly be without Benji Negrin's goals? But he's not really done it. Baz 1-0 win would do me today, leaving the full diets looking at each other saying, what do we do here? I want a 2-0. 2-0 win. Eddie's going for 2-0. Frank says he gets to get 3 points. Martinelli's a massive liar when it comes to squad availability. Gareth, I didn't want to say that, but yeah. NAHO to start, Tenecti on the bench, Dyson on the wing, or move him into the middle and Tenecti on the wing if the result's not coming our way. James Forrest, 107-year-old, to score today. A hat-trick, an overhead kick, and a little trip-up of a Hibernian skipper to give him a first yellow card in 40 years. Oh. James Forrest receives his first yellow card in 30 years for Celtic. Yes, he got his walking stick out and just poked the player in the eye. 2-1 Celtic, says Gary Dunn. 2-1. There is 3 minutes to go until the official Celtic team is out like can. Official team's out like. Fit like the day, Loddy. 2-1 today, says Gary Dunn. Paul Baird must be on some kind of delusional of grandeur. He's reckoning 5-0 today. Oof, that would be fantastic. And Gary's saying 2-1. 2-0 would do me. Vital because where did that one go? Vital because they're a fan of who cares? He's not a massive liar. He's just a crafty old bugger. He is, isn't he? It's Martin O'Neill. He's just like, and you always know when Martin's at it, because he pretends. He's saying Sunday, do you know? He pretends that he's this dithering old man, where he's highly intelligent. Jesus. 7 p.m. kickoff in Perth, Western Oz. 2 hour difference there, here, there, and everywhere. Martin O'Neill's a liar. He likes to keep his cards close to his chest and keep the opposition in the dark. A bit like Celtic then. That makes him Celtic through and through then, doesn't it? Martin O'Neill, it does make him like one of the board, keeping us in the dark and not really telling us stuff. What the hell do we care? For we only know that there's going to be a show when the Glasgow Celtic will be there. What it's down, no team to play for. What it's down, no team to save. There's a minute to go. Whoa, nerves are starting to hit now. Yes, they're hitting me. Hits them on the water. The Kami Sutra thinks he's a bit of a Mr. Lover, says 5-0. Top of the league incoming. What the Kami Sutra doesn't understand is the goal difference. And we won't be top of the league, because we're 3 points behind. We would have to score by a ridiculous amount of goals. Come on, Celtic, press the button. My finger is on the button. They always do it like... Come on, Celtic. You're like 30 seconds behind. Oh, the team's out. Holy moly! Sinisalo, there is your starting 11. Sinisalo, Alistair Johnston, Austin Trusty, Scales, Kieran Tierney, the exact back four that we went for earlier on. McGregor, Engels, and Benji Negrin. So we got that one right. I got the front three wrong because he's went with Yang, Tenecte and Dyson Maeda. He's not starting James Forrest from the beginning of this one. He has decided to start just mixing two words together, making up a completely new word. My missus says that I do that on a regular basis. Anyway, he's starting with Tenecte up front with Dyson Maeda and Yang. Give us that little bit of pace at Easter Road. It will be a physical game. On the bench is Ross Dohan, Luke McGowan, Kalechi, Iniaccio, Oxlade, Chamberlain, Sriracha, Hatate, Murray, Forrest and Ralston. I did wonder if Murray would make the bench. He has made the bench. I wonder why he's making the bench. Well, you can understand why he's making the bench, because Martin O'Neill will want the younger players that are going to be here next season to be on the bench, and that gives them, or do they need to actually be on the pitch to get the medal, or do they just need to be in the squad for the game day? I think they actually need to cross the line and be on the pitch, don't they? But I'm sure that he will have amassed enough game time over the course of the season, Dane Murray, to pick up his league winners' medal at the end of this season, if Celtic are crowned champions. But on the 3rd of May 1986, Celtic were in a game, and Hearts were in a game, and Celtic were in Paisley, of all places. Paisley, Celtic won 5-0, whilst Hearts got beat 2-0 in that run-in towards that game, the 36-game season. Celtic beat Hibernian 2-1 away to Hibernian. They also beat Motherwell away in that run-in also. Is history about to repeat itself? Today is the day that we find out if the boys can do it. Come on, you boys in green. Tell me what you think about the team, and tell me what you think that the scoreline may be. Murray was on the bench. He was push in the semi-final. Says a big Rab. Feel a high-scoring game for us today. Champions. For us champions today. Hail, hail to everyone. Murray is on the bench as Arthur was push in the semi-final. Ben Arthur is dog shit. Forrest will come on and finish Hibs off. The team looks fine. Tenecte needs a performance. We are winning this one. I don't think it's just Tenecte that needs a performance. I think that we need a good one from Benji Negrin. He's kind of went a bit missing. And do Celtic perform better with Arnie Engels and Benji Negrin in the midfield? Or does Callum McGregor perform better with Alex Oxlade Chamberlain in the midfield role? No Paulo Bernardo. No Paulo Bernardo at all, because his place on the bench has been taken by the ageing Oxlade Chamberlain. You've got to feel sorry for Paulo Bernardo, but and it's a massive summer. Players like Paulo Bernardo might just go, what is the point of me being at Celtic? Don't know. And hand in a transfer request. And you wouldn't really blame the lad. Don't know, he's been at Celtic a couple of years now, and he's not really getting that chance. The managers will say, well, he plays in the same position as Callum McGregor. Well, that's fine. Let the lad go and play some football back in Portugal, where he's don't know, you've got to feel for players like that, because they're not in their home country. You know, they have the players round about them. Their social circle is very small, and spending a couple of years in the country, you're not exactly going to be running about and making mates at a pub type thing as a football player, are you? So I do feel for Paulo Bernardo in that aspect, and it wouldn't surprise me if he was one player that said, do you know what, I'm going to just sack this. I'm going to ask my agent for a move, because it's whilst it's great being at Celtic, I'm not getting any game time. I'm not getting any younger, and if I want to try sort of achieve stuff in the game, I want to play football. Could Paulo Bernardo be one of those players that will leave in the summer? I would hedge bets on that one. 5-0 Celts. One of the Celts says, John, let's get the win. Anyone will do. Anyone will do. But I would love to see a strong performance, plenty of goals, clean sheet. Put the Frighteners up the other two before tomorrow. 3 points is all that matters, says Scott. I think that Liam, who's changed his profile picture because his last one had a Rangers flag on it, says, where is Balak Wisha? Joking, mate. Joking. We need to just drop it. Don't be watching Rangers TV. That's all I'm saying. Paulo Bernardo's on gardening leave with Jota. They will both come into the same team next season. Will it be the Portuguese that will light up Celtic next season? Be interesting. I mean, Jota is in the country. I wonder how friendly Jota and Paulo are. No need to hang on to players that have had so many chances to light it as Bernardo. Do you think Bernardo's had chances? A consistent run of games? It's kind of hard to come on when you've got 20 minutes to go and then to try and shine as a player. You know, you're trying to get up to pace in the game. When you see the game last week, it was a frantic 20 minutes of football, and it was ugly football for the first 20 minutes of the game. As a sub, you're having, the players have went through that. The game's settled down. You're coming on with 20 minutes to go, and you're just trying to get into the pace of the game. You're trying to, everybody's got their ways of working during game, and you're trying to fit in. And I feel for him, honestly do. We're going to lose Bernardo on his game. He's a good player and can score a goal or two. Bernardo wanted a loan move in January. He did. And Celtic said no. So I think that when that happens, you know that it's like, I just want to play football. Don't know. And I think that Paulo Bernardo as a player will definitely look at this summer, and especially when he asked her to go out on loan in the previous window, if he's unhappy at the club and he wants to play football, and the next manager comes in and says, nah, I'm going with Oxley Chamberlain and McGregor, Paulo's just need to go to the door and say, Gaffer, whoever you may be, I am Paulo Bernardo. I want a transfer away for the club. Just get it, Dave. Hail from Australia, Baz, and all the boys worldwide. 55-1 for my Ida hat trick. Oft, I'd be sticking. I'd maybe stick a fiver on it, mate. And I don't bet. So if you feel that it's worth a tenner, do you think it's worth $10 Australian? Stick it on it. But I'm if I'm not convinced that it'll happen, I would hedge my bets and go, it's 55-1 for a reason. I don't think that Dyson, and you never know, because Dyson has come out and said, I'm sorry for not being the best I've been all season. I promise I will try my damnedest to win this league for yous and the title and the cup. So you never know. If Alistair Johnson has a good game, you never know. Dies Maida might score 3 goals. Just up there. Hajaha, says Liam. Hajaha. St Mary's Coatbridge, fantastic part of the world is Coatbridge. 3-1 Celtic, dodgy penalty for Hibs. Oh, a lot of good guys come out of Coatbridge and head over to a certain part of Spain at Easter time, and for St Patrick's Day. Absolutely brilliant. We've never seen the best of Paulo Bernardo, unfortunately, due to his lack of game time. No wonder he wants away. Maeda to score any time. 3-1 Celtic, says, feed the bear. Feed the bear, feed the bear, feed the bear. He's away with Nancy Fisher. Is he? Is that why he went ha 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 ha? So, yeah, this starts even in Europe. That was last season. No, it wasn't this season. Nowhere near enough game time for Paulo Bernardo. Not bothered what the score is, Baz. We need to win. Simple. That's no more slip-ups. Come on, you boys and greens. Says Sean. Bernardo was good when Kalmak was injured in his first season. Tenecti putting one in the top corner today. Gee. More chance of Dies Maeder scoring a hat-trick. I'll be honest. Do you think that Tenecti can do what Kieran Tierney has done? Shoot for the edge of the box and get a cracking goal. Tenecti comes in too much and he always mucks it up. Would your performance for him? Baz, did you remember the song? Put your left leg in, your left leg out, do the McAvenny and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Oh, McAvenny. Jim Lister, you're showing your age. Bernardo not had a consistent run of Jim Lister, honest God. Oh man, you crack me up. Again, Tenecti starting nonsense, says John Tube. Bernardo has a run of one run of games. He was great and then got dropped. A run of one game. He was great in one game and got dropped. Easy win today. Hibs are it's a poo with eyes and a smiley face. I like the midfield though, says John Joe. The Hibs keeper. Is the Hib keeper the normal number one? No idea. Don't really concern myself with the away team because it's not about what Hibs do. It is all about what hey, my boys said great. It's all about what Celtic do, isn't it? It's a nice settled back four. Johnson, Trusty, Scales, Tierney. Nice experienced back four. International players, every single one of them. Players that know how to win. Players that know how to get titles over the line. Players that have all won titles at Celtic. And I think that will be your solid back four for the remainder of the season. Whether or not Alistair Johnson and Kieran Tierney will see out the games, but it's always important to get your first team out with the best players that you have for the first 60 odd minutes of the game to try and put the game to bed. Now in the midfield, McGregor, all eyes will be on Callum McGregor today to see if he plays his Mr. Pointy game today, telling Yang to do this and telling Engels to do here, and Engels who's worth way more than Callum McGregor, and hopefully he's not, because at this stage of the season we shouldn't be relying on a captain to tell players what to do. And if Callum feels that that's his is that Callum hiding by doing that? Is it or do you want Callum to grab the game by the scruff of the neck and just bring out the inner Bruni Calmac? I know that you're nowhere near it, but a game like this, Scott Brown would be chest out, he'd get up and like, oh, come on! Bruni would be right up for this. Callum's walking about going, not that good. It's not a good look, Calmac. Bring out the inner Bruni rage in you. Let's get this one over the line. Arnie Engels, he's a player that splits the Celtic fans. Some people say that he doesn't do enough in a game. Some people say that he's just the only thing good about Arnie Engels is the fact that he can drop a ball from a corner on the 6-yard box. Will that work today? Yeah, the main goalkeeper got sent off last week, the Hibs goalkeeper, so he's not going to be the number one today. It says he's starting. There you go. Liam Fisher with his new dodgy AI generated picture says he's starting. Thomas says good morning all. Smithson goal for Hibs. There we go. Tenecti good. Thumbs up. Ball running. Smithson goals. There we go. A lot of comments. Smithson goals. Yeah, I've read it once. I could read it 100 times. Yang hat trick could happen. 100-1. That's big odds. 80-1. 80-1. Could it? It's time we scored from a set piece. It's been a while since we've really scored from a corner. We could do with a couple of ones today. That's some comeback for William Fisher. Uh, anyway, Big Rab says, Engels does the dirty side of the game. Reminds me of Michael Carrick in his younger days without goals. Brrr. I'm going to put my scoreline in the chat. I do think that Celtic will win today, and I'm going to type in Hibs. Oh shit! Why did that just Hibs? Hibs were good on the break last week. Hibs and then Celtic. No, in fact, I'm going to go for a repeat of history. I am going to go for a repeat of history back all those years. And I just noticed that I'm on the screen. Get that up there. I'm going to go for Celtic. Celtic 2. Hibs 0, Celtic 2. There we go. That is my one in the thing. Hibs 0, Celtic 2. The exact same as it was all those years ago. So yeah, tell me what you think of that. Michelle says we need a hat trick. We need the hat trick. Let me just double check that this is all set up. There we go. That's all getting ready for the game. I need to just change the time because we're not on 95 minutes. That's for sure. Just get everything ready. Reset. First period. That's that done. All ready for the watch along. Let's just get this team up on the screen so that we have it just now. Whilst the API is all updating. Hibernators 1, St Martin's 4. Good scoreline. Let's get the team. The live table. Hearts sitting on 73 points. Celtic sitting on 70. Rangers 69. And Motherwell, who lost to Falkirk yesterday. Interesting that Motherwell dropped points yesterday, and there is the team. Right, let's get some of the comments up for your score line predictions. Come on, Celtic, says Malta Singh. He's going for 3-0. Jerry's going for 4-1 the tick. 2-4 Celtic. Jim Lister's going for 4-0. John's going for 3-1. A bag of cans. A bag of cans. Maybe I want to change that because it's like that's Brendan Rodgers chat, isn't it? Brendan Rodgers and a bag of cans. 5-1. Hibs get a goal. Just the kid on the didn't lie down. Bang on, Martin. Don't get a hard time eating the box. Oi, oi, oi. 2-0. Two each. Two each. Just get the 3 points, says David. Where's that other one? We got Alistair Johnson Maeda back. Should be an easy one for the boys. Let's hope so. A 6-0 win would put us top. We keep saying that we need to bang in goals on a weekly basis. Can Celtic get the goals required to put us top of the table on goal difference? The fact that Falkirk beat Motherwell yesterday, they mean that Hibs will not lie down with their European dreams have come alive. I don't think so. When the table, I mean, Yeah, I suppose they could. I mean, Hibernian could think that they've got a chance to overtake that table's wrong because it's got everyone on 33 games. So that table is incorrect. Let me go on to why is Google so wrong with the table sometimes? There we go. Nah, because Hibernian are on 51 points. Motherwell are on 57. Yeah, you're maybe right. Maybe Hibernian will think that they can. They'll be thinking, listen, we beat Celtic, and we're chasing down Motherwell after Motherwell were in a fantastic position away clear, but they're now a game less. Motherwell and Falkirk are the only two teams in the top six that have played 35 games. The rest are on 34. Aussie John is going for 3-1. Aussie John Wife's going for 2-0. I hope that's 2-0 to Celtic, Aussie John's wife, and not 2-0 to Hibs. Hail, hail from the Highlands of Scotland, you baz and everyone in the chat. He's going for 3-1 Celtic. Take a 1-0, never mind a Yang hat trick. Kieran Tierney is one of our own. He is that. Jim is going for 3-2. Celtic to get beat 3-2. Our title dreams would be over. I would suggest if we got beat today. Because then Hearts could get away with a draw tomorrow. And Celtic would be clambering for 4 points, which I think Hearts would then win the league. If we got beat 3-2 today, I will be doing a video after pretty much conceding the title if that was to happen. So just hope we get a win. 4-0 win. 3-1 Celtic. 4-1. That's the team. Just want to win, says Tony. Hibs are never going to lie down. Fed up with hearing this bish. 2 to Hibs, 3 to Celtic. I'm going for 5-0 today to the mighty Hoofs. Who's the ref is beating about? Don't know. 3-1. 4-1 Benji getting 2. If Hibs come on their carpet slippers, we know the fix is on. 4-1 Celtic. This will be a struggle again. Need to punish on top. Let's look at the team and look at the reality. I mean, Hibs have got a bit of fight about them. It was quite an aggressive. It was a fantastic defensive display by Hibs last week when they were down to 9 men. Hearts struggled against 9 men Hibs at Easter Road. If Hibs keep all their players on the park, they're a good team. They have a good manager that has them set up nicely. Can the bringing back of Alistair Johnston, can the hitting of form of Dyson Maeda, can the effort by Kieran Tierney, the crossing ability of Kieran Tierney be all the difference today? We are only 50 minutes away from kickoff now. We are hitting hot and cold. This is not going to be an easy ride. I won't be surprised if it's all a dream. What if the rumour that Hibs fans are staying away and selling their tickets to Celtic fans, Baz? Mini home game for us. If that happens, it happens. It's if it happens, it's can't see it though. Scott Brown will be sitting in there. So anyway, don't give up your day job, mate. I don't know if that's aimed at me or not, but yeah, my day job's just as funny as this. 2-1 Celtic. Put us at the top of the league, Martin. Right, we'll need to score a barrel load of goals for that to happen. Let me just double check something. Maeda hat trick. 3-0. Come on, you Celts. 2-1. 2-1. starting to get nervous now. It's getting closer to game time because David Dickinson is the referee. I did the referee stuff the other day. Can't remember who else was on it. I think Celtic will win by a couple of goals today. Maybe. You never know. Anyway, I'm going to go and have some food. Get ready for the game. And we definitely need Dickinson's deals from Celtic today. We need those type of deals that can get goals in the back of the net. I still think that it will be just 2 slim goals in it today, and hopefully it's 2 goals for Celtic. Douglas Ross is on the line, that's right. So he is. That Tory who hates everything about Catholicism and Celtic, let's face it. Right, I am done as I stayed away to get some scran. I shall see you all for the watch along. If you are sitting at home watching the television, make sure that you do jump on to YouTube, comment with other Celtic fans, and I shall see you for the game. Have a fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world.